You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. Aaron, my brother, thank you so much for this request. You are bringing us Avenged Sevenfold down the rabbit hole for the first time on the channel. And the song is Nobody.
I'm really excited for this one today because this is a song request from my younger brother, Aaron. This is Avenged Sevenfold, Nobody. I haven't heard this before. I'm really excited to see why he loves this song so much. If you guys are excited to see Avenged Sevenfold, come down the rabbit hole. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronic.
I have heard a few songs from Avenged Sevenfold, not this song, and from a long way back. I know they actually had the Dream Theater drummer at one point playing for them as well, but I don't know where they're at now, so I'm really excited to hear their new sound, because they're incredible. Thanks, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron.
Not the soul leaving the body, the skeleton.
Yeah. It's a little different.
It's a little different. That's cool. This is building up so much. I just need to say something. This is so different from what I've heard from Avenged Sevenfold and anything really. Like, it's so interesting. And the drummer still, though, having those insane little rhythm beats. And
yes, it's phenomenal. And I'm loving the guitar when he's coming in. Those little tiny like riffs or fills or whichever they are. They're phenomenal.
Yeah.
I can definitely see like the title of the song Nobody throughout it.
No kidding.
Because everything that the singer is singing and portraying applies to everybody and nobody. And so the skeleton leaving the body versus the soul leaving the body, everyone's skeleton's the same type of
course.
idea.
Yeah,
so like that's everybody but nobody.
Just another cog in the wheel.
Another cog in the wheel. It's a perfect embodiment. So it's like
Ooh.
Very well done. And the visuals to what this singer is portraying is beautifully mixed together.
Good. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow. Yeah, the barcode on the
barcode
plants.
on the flower.
Like the Lorax almost level.
Yeah. Oh my god, this has been phenomenal. I'm loving how, like, I just had to pause it with that visual,
Yeah, that's a
as
very
well
great
as
visual there.
right before it builds up, so I can tell there's a new next build up coming.
Yeah.
But it was really interesting how throughout this, when they're singing about nobody, they were also showing different levels of war. So like
Yeah.
starting with the sword and spear, and you
Kept
know,
progressing up.
and then progressing into like World War II level with the tanks, and then progressing into like a giant evil robot, like
No kidding.
kind of Iron Man style, and it's like nobody. So it's even like that nobody survived, because then there's the pale horse and the Grim Reaper, who was the only other moving skeleton.
And they were saying like we're all the sons, so like
Yeah.
even we're all just sons at the end of the day. We just passed away from all this
Exactly.
nothingness, and like even they're like building stuff. Everyone's bringing up bricks, and like it's just that monotonous life. And I think everyone's kind of in that feeling right now where
Another
we're feeling
cog in
like
the
nobody,
wheel.
right? Like, and it's really good for this time right now.
It is. This is a great message, and I'm really curious on where they're going to go with this barcode on the flower.
Yeah.
Literally, the Grim Reaper just brought him to paradise, and there's a barcode on it. And so...
In my mind, I was thinking it was Santa at first. Same thing. Here we go. Water's fade. Jeez. Adding the cello and violins too.
There was also some French horns in the
Wow.
background throughout, so it was
Way more than I was
way
expecting.
more.
And like I've heard Beast in the Harlot and Backcountry, and that's like a very progressive, thrashy type of a metal. So to have this come in and really throw me off with in a good way of like what I was expecting, and then the message as well, like so powerful.
What was really like it was so powerful also at the very end, like the card at the end, adieu, I believe is what it is.
I think that's what it
which
said.
is just saying goodbye,
Yeah.
which is like French for goodbye.
French for goodbye, right.
And so that was like just to end it by saying goodbye. And then also the skeleton guy would rather throw himself into the abyss than stay in the manufactured paradise.
Exactly, guys.
And that was just so powerful for me. And
Yeah.
then having that great guitar going through as it was transitioning,
so
as he was
good,
falling
yeah.
through space, and then literally through the black hole to arrive back through time to the beginning where he went and sat back down within himself.
Yeah. That
before
whole journey,
that
right?
whole journey was just
Yeah.
insane. And the way and how progressive the music was, because they had like an entire brass horn section in the background, and then having
whole
the
orchestra
violin.
felt like.
It felt like an orchestra
Yeah.
that was there, and it was absolutely phenomenal. It was way more than what I expected
Yeah.
from Avenged Sevenfold. So I'm pretty sure I've heard them when I was younger. I couldn't name
Yeah,
any
we've heard
songs.
it on, but that it was probably those songs, and like you would hear,
Yeah.
and his voice was so. It was a different control, and it showed that they're
Yeah.
like matured and can show different sides of themselves, which I'm really excited for because they've actually been around for a while, and we're really excited to have them back down the rabbit hole because like. Well, the first time down a rabbit hole, but I've really wanted to see what their new stuff is. So, Aaron,
Absolutely.
this is really great, upper alley. I can see why you like this as well, but please let me know what you love the most about this and the message as well, because I think for me, what I was taking out of it so much was that nobody feeling and just having that skeleton come out of
Yeah.
you. That was like
That was so different
so smart.
and smart.
Yeah.
Because for us, we're like, okay, out of body experience, your soul
Exactly.
like leaves your body. But this was like everything about the guy stayed in place.
Yep.
But this skeleton, this nobody, is what went on this adventure and this journey.
Crazy, right?
And that's so crazy.
It's so
and
cool to think
so
of.
expressive and very take someone who can think outside the box with their artistic views
Yeah.
to come up with something like
A
this.
twist of the hero's story because he really did
Absolutely.
run away from manufactured paradise, and like that's usually you get cast out. So that's cool
Yes.
that he dove in and went into the
He was
chaos
brought
itself.
to the manufactured
Yeah.
paradise like, hey, after everything you've gone to, this is your almost like your reward.
Exactly.
And he was like, I don't want this. He was mad.
No kidding,
And he
and
went
you.
through thrashing through with everything that was manufactured.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
bright, shiny colors dimmed as he like went through that like depression, that chaos of being like, I don't want this. Like, this is garbage.
Yep.
And then jumped off the edge of the world into the abyss. It was very powerful.
That's why you got to know what you stand for so you don't feel like a nobody once you're in a position that you maybe can't get out
Absolutely.
of anymore. So make sure you know what's going on. And you guys are all somebody to us. Thank you guys for being here. Let us know where you are from. If you did come here, hit that like button. And we are exiting the rabbit hole now, folks.
Thank you so much, Aaron, for this request. And thank you, everyone, for being here with us today. Peace and love.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special shout out to all of our patrons and YouTube members. We appreciate all of your support.